just picked something up from the post office that I've been waiting for, and the package was damaged. And not just like a puncture, but it's all wet, which is really concerning. And being what it is, probably should not be wet, but I did accept the package even though they marked it as damaged, and I'm going to open it and see what it looks like. I guess I can show this to you. Here we go. Top solar. Opens up like this. It's got these little feet on the back, so it would actually sit like this, but folds back up into a little flat briefcase. This side has all the different wires for different, I guess, portable power stations or other things you can plug it into. What I'm most concerned about is the fact that the wet side was this side of the package, and that's where the electrical stuff is. It said the solar panels are weather resistant and not harmed if exposed to light rain or snow. However, built-in circuit board and output cable are not weather resistant and should be kept dry. How wet did it get? I'm wondering, should I dry it first? Have to decide, do I just try it and see if it works? Or do I return it and just order a different one? I mean, I did a bunch of research and found this one for the price. It seemed like this was, it had a lot of good reviews, and it came with the cables that I needed to hook it up to the little portable power station. So it's like, if I was gonna order one, I'd order this one, because I did all the research to order it the first time. And it's the last like item. Obviously I've got a pile of stuff. I don't have everything in the car yet, but it's the last item. I'm gonna get the hairdryer. Make sure this is no heat. Okay, so here's this again. And gotta figure out which one of these goes to this. Oh yeah, the input's in the back. All right, one thing I can say is when I was looking up this panel, it puts out 19 volts. And this says never exceed 22 volts. So at least I did my homework on that. But this one looks like it's got to be the right size. Yes. Gonna be honest, I still don't quite understand what volts means, but put this. Let's see here. This goes this way. Plug that. Well. Okay, plug that in. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything to happen, I suppose, because I have to open this to the sun. Just gonna put that there for a minute. Try this, even though we're inside. Oh, that's crazy. Is that truly working? I think it is. I guess we'll have to, I can't believe it, I'm inside. Should bring this outside. My next question about this is, there's a plastic film on here. Normally with like electronic things, you pull the film off. But I saw some sort of comment, I think it was on maybe like a review of one of the solar panels or something, where somebody said, don't pull the film off. Of course, that was not covered in the manual that I found, so I'm gonna have to do some searching on that. Okay, so in the time it took me to look up if I should take that plastic film off and read 4 different answers online, the little portable power station has gone up by 2%. And I'd say that was probably 5 minutes, maybe. Also, the consensus seems to be that is just for shipping and I should take it off. Oh no. Okay, apparently you need to be very careful not to unplug it. But we are up to 74, so I guess just when I moved it a little bit back off from here because it was kind of hot, I guess that unplugged it, but it's still rising, so might be okay to keep. Because I am determined to show the ups and downs, the ins and outs, all of this, I do want to be transparent that I had a moment last week where I was trying to run my business, prepare the car, do research for the preparation process, along with putting things in, trying things out in there. And all of a sudden the trip didn't feel fun to me anymore. And I started kind of dreading when I was going to need to leave. I had this concept in my mind of what the timeline that I was hoping to be on. I had people asking me when I was going to leave. That felt like extra stress on it. And I all of a sudden didn't want to even go anymore. So this weekend, I took some time to really think about what my goals were for the trip and this whole process of filming even. And I really got recentered on the fact that I do want to do the trip. I do want to go see all these places in Alaska. I do want to try out seeing if I can travel more longer term from the Subaru while I'm working. And also, I do really want to share it with people because I think that if you don't see something, it's really hard to have that seed planted in your imagination to see what it could develop into for yourself, for your own dreams, for the things that you get really excited about manifesting in your own life. And so I think it's really important to have exposure to things like this. If you've never seen somebody do it, it can be that much harder. That hurdle can be that much bigger to get over. And so I'm hoping to make that hurdle just a little bit shorter, make it a little bit easier to imagine doing either something like this or anything else. Anything else. Like, as long as you can start to conceptualize, I can work through whatever's going to come up. I'm going to be able to problem solve and be excited about the process, then I think you can do it. So I really want to be one of those people who can show you something and like spark something in your imagination for you to go out and do something crazy like this. I want more people doing stuff that feels a little crazy like this so we can do it together. And once I refocused on that concept, I was able to get reinvigorated about it, kind of move through the block that I had in terms of feeling like it was just more work than I wanted to take on right now. And so, at least for the moment, I'm in a good headspace about it. But I wanted to share that because there's been a couple moments that have come up where I've been working through that. And this was the biggest one where I just felt like I don't even want to do it. I just wanted to throw in the towel. But there was a part of me that felt like I had to do it because I'd already put out videos. And so Instead, I'm just going to focus on doing what it is that I want to do to make it enjoyable for me, and do that on the timeline that I need to for myself. And that's doable with the circumstances that I have. We'll see if the solar panel works. I might need to return it still. I'm going to test it out a little bit more, but just a little, I don't know, pep talk from me to myself and to you. If you're going to try something like this, just know there's going to be times like that where you think, I don't know if I even want to do this, but you thought it up. You have that little burning desire within you. You probably do want to do it, and it's probably worth working through that. So just give yourself a moment, and you'll most likely get past it, and you'll get excited about it again. But I'm excited about it again. I'm excited about it again, and I'm excited to bring you along. So let's do the rest of all the stuff we have to do.